Hey, my name is Kiki, and welcome to Kiki and Her Guides. On this channel, I like to make pick a card readings, which really help with guidance necessarily and just helping you along your path. Um, so, during this video here today, we are focusing on what is changing in your life, and we're going to kind of see what's going on there. I have 4 piles here today. If you want to pause, this is the moment to do it. I have 4 piles, like I was saying, and yeah, just choose whatever you feel more connected to. These are try more interesting messages. Do pick specifically what you are more drawn to. If you won't need to pause, this is the moment to do it because I am just kind of jump right into this reading here today. So let's see what is changing in pile number 1. Ancestors, angels, and guides is connecting to pile number 1 here. And show me what is being manifested, what is changing in their life. A decision is going to be made for you that's going to lead to a lot of change. You probably were in a period of indecision for quite some time, but this decision is going to lead to prosperity. And with that Judgment card there, yeah, and the Page of Pentacles here. So it's definitely this, you are getting out of this like energy of feeling stuck and being trapped in your head, and you are manifesting, and you are like working towards your goals and your future. And I do see like long-term stability coming towards you soon. However, this is like the beginning of that journey, especially if you decided to do something new recently in there, because with that Judgment card, it feels like like really big decisions that are made. Let's see, anything else here, Spirit, about what clarifying the Judgment card. Yeah, like long-term goals. Like you're definitely making things, starting goals towards things. There's a sense of maybe like you're planting seeds and you've decided to start a journey there, and that's what's changing. You are entering this new path. Let's see what this Page of Coins is about. Let's clarify the Page of. Ooh. Yeah, because for a while there, you were very stagnant. You've been very much in your head debating about, like, what do you actually want to do? And that's caused you to feel, like, internalize how you're feeling and make you reflect on your past a lot as well. That 6 of Coins there. Sorry, no, the 6 of Cups. But then let's see what the Fool in Reverse is about. Because the Fool in Reverse is always about delays. So let's see. Yeah, because you've been feeling stuck for quite some time, and they're like imbalance, and you have like all this stuff here, which is like not really feeling inspired to do what you want to, but you finally are going to do that after a period of just indecision and not feeling like you know what's going to happen next. What's happening with that 9 of Wands in reverse? More indecisions. Yeah. Okay. So right now, like you definitely like are getting. You're starting to move on from your past. You're starting to put away those feelings. You definitely were hurt in your past, and that caused you to really have some form of self-reflection and self-thought, especially like with those cards there. Let's see what's this High Priestess in reverse is about. Illusions. Anything else about the High Priestess? Ooh. Yeah, but okay, so like now you are gonna like start to embrace your more intuitive side and like start to pay attention to your own dreams, and you're gonna start making those changes forward. It's gonna take a little bit more time than you think, because you do have lots of like ideas at what you're going to go do next, and you're starting to release your burdens of your past though. So what's changing is you releasing these burdens in your past and starting to find more balance in yourself and starting to look more towards your own intuition, your own intuitive thoughts, and like you're gonna be letting go of any past attachments that really hurts you, and that's going to lead to you some form of victory. Oh, and lots of abundance. Look, all that those aces there. So you definitely are entering into like a path of like letting, like what's changing is letting go of your stuff in your past to enter into a new beginning. Because you're look, another Judgment here too. So lots about like firm decision making. Lots about things are finally going to feel like they're coming into equilibrium for you. And like yeah, your past. Yeah, you're definitely releasing your past. So. And because there's probably some like things you're going through. But let's see, anything else about what's changing here, Spirit, before we get more details about like what do they have to expect? Yeah. Anything else here, Spirit? Yeah, no matter what, like I just have this energy of like you starting to gather your thoughts. You're doing a lot of searching and like internalizing, starting to figure out what you really want. And you're going to start to make really firm decisions. You're going to start moving on from the things in your past and the things that really like kept you down, and you're going to start to embrace like your own intuition, your own thought, because for a while there you didn't. Like you may have like really just been misreading the things around you for quite some time because you've been just so stuck in like your own thoughts in your own head, and you're letting go of that. You're ending that cycle. You are changing for the better, and you're gonna feel very emotionally abundant. Like I feel like with the Two of Cups here, and it doesn't really feel romantic. It feels more so like you're finally going to embrace yourself and the emotions and the having care for the people around you, and you're just going to start moving on and moving forward. So we are going to pull from another deck just to kind of get more of what's happening here. So let's grab from this guy and see anything else, any additional messages you have for this person about what's changing, or any advice you really have for them, Spirit. What do you have for them here? I feel like there's this need for you to really just start to focus back onto yourself right now. What brings you nurture, what brings you happiness, what brings you like stability, and like reconnecting to the home. I feel lots of fourth house influence here. So how can you mother yourself, and what lights you up? Yes. So yes here. So it's like for you, what's going to help you like, in this change? Because now like after all this indecision, you still might feel lost and still might feel like you have so many options. This is to figure out like, how do you care for, what makes you feel like you're caring for yourself? Like how does your mental health work? How does helping your own I feel like mental health here too, like fourth home, how do you feel comfortable? How do you feel back into your own mental health? How do you take care of yourself really? And what lights you up is really talking about that. You are being divinely guided here too, as well as awakening. So you are going through that awakening period. You are being asked to remind yourself to have fun still, so you don't have to feel like the whole world's rushing towards you and like you have to do things now. Like definitely take your time and to do it in the times like it comes, and like to really just think it through and have fun as you're doing it. Your entire life doesn't have to revolve around this. Take breaks, take moments for introspection really. So let's see. Anything else here, Spirit, about what should they focus on? So we have growth. Yeah, focus on your own growth. And you have learning on the bottom too, right? So like I said, like learning yourself and really just trying to figure out how to nurture yourself, how to bring yourself into more of alignment. Getting rid of any negativity. Oh, and you have intention. Figure out intention on the bottom. But as a side note, before like I really get into like more cards and more details, I love the fact that you have both these gold cards, and the gold energy is very much about like embracing your strength, your guidance, your confidence in your own self, and starting to grow into that there too, and start to build your confidence more. Is just start to really help yourself grow into alignment with what your actual journey is. And that's probably why you have starseed here. Some of you may actually be starseeds, but you're awakening and starting to grow in yourself and starting to let go of any negative toxic patterns that are really around you, and you're starting to have more fun in life, and like you're starting to like grow. And I think that's really what's happening here as well. So let's anything else here, Spirit, about what's changing here? Anything else about what's changing? Woo! Anything else here? Okay, no. So confidence, like I said, like lots of like confident energy here that you're coming into with like that sincerity, fierce sincerity, but it's like also like Leo energy and like a little bit more gold too. So you have external validation. So some of you may be hearing from someone who's going to like really validate how you're feeling right now. Shift the way into new possibilities, as well as you have celebrate your wins, and you also have move beyond intention to belief. And like I said, there's that sense of needing to believe in yourself, to believe in your intuition, and believe in like you're on the right path. And like you are going to receive some form of external validation soon, which is going to help you believe that help you along that path. That's where you're having some sense of achievement come towards you as well with that Six of Wands. So there's a need for you to really just celebrate, have fun, and that's going to be coming into your life. You're going to, after so much periods of just not feeling well, things are finally just going to have a moment to relax, and you're going to feel like you're going to have a breath of fresh air, and that's going to lead you to having a lot more confidence in yourself, and you're going to release these negative thoughts and these negative patterns, and you're going to start just moving forward and celebrating and having fun with what you're deciding to do with your life, and you're going to start moving forward. And yeah, like there's just a sense of like things are coming into some form of change for you. Let's grab one more deck. I'm gonna grab a Love Whispers card because I really like these cards, to be honest. So one more card for this, and then we're gonna pull from a different deck. But let's see, anything else here, Spirit, for like any additional messages? What's changing? Ooh. Receive love with receive with love and appreciation. So gracious acceptance is a way to show your love. A like attracts like. So you're definitely attracting like the thing you want. So don't be worried about that. There's a sense of things coming into alignment for you. There's also this sense of like since you are going to receive some form of external validation, just be really appreciative of that and don't just like run away from it, because you are getting some form of communication that is going to help you understand that you are on the right path. So don't think you aren't. You are heading in the right direction. So we are going to grab from a different deck. And then we're going to grab charms, and I think that's what we'll end the reading there, but let's see. Ancestors, angels, and my God. Ooh. Any additional information about what's going on in the first pile here? Anything else about what's going on in the first pile here? You have a no. Well, let's see. Anything else here, Spirit? Okay. So at the bottom, we have Aries energy, which is about going after what you want. And that's what I was saying. Like, there's a sense of you changing and starting to figure out what you want and going after that. And that's, like, perfectly fine. That's actually amazing. So don't ever think that you're not doing it. The Magician here does talk about manifestation, but in this case, it also talks about just being, like, powerful and taking charge and having the right resources to go with what you want. You have a no here. No, release your fear. So anything that you have, like, fearful about this dream that you have, release it. It's not meant for you. In the next few days, you are, like I said, you are going to get communication from probably a Pisces, but you also have being, don't get too caught up in your fantasies as well, just as a warning. Have fun, do what you want, but also be very practical and logical. You have something about in the next few months. You also have an August here too, so probably sometime in August, you'll start to see a lot more rapid change. And then you'll see, like, from August to September, there will probably be like, differences in what's going on in your life. So definitely just kind of like focus on releasing for the next few days and starting to like really start to believe in yourself, and that's going to bring lots of abundance into your life, and you're going to receive some form of validation that will help you in your growth and build this confidence in your inside of yourself. Some of you actually may have really strong Leo placements. I've been feeling the fourth house for this whole reading, so something about your fourth house may be important for you, which talks about the home as well. So there's definitely like this sense of change and movement forward for you. So I wouldn't necessarily like worry, but there is a need for you to release like your any self-doubt, really. I don't really think that's like hugely toxic behaviors. It's just like you may not believe in yourself as easily, and you need to like start to believe in yourself and like believe that you're able to go on that path and start to get yourself out there and pursuing that. And you're going to receive some form of external validation that's going to help you, and you have to appreciate it and be open to receiving it and start to like work on releasing any negativity that is happening around you. Okay, so let's pull some charms just to get any other stuff, because I think that's really what's up. Anything else here? Okay, we have Capricorn energy in the board though. So, but that Capricorn energy is also about hard work. So some of you may be working really hard. There's a lot of the leaves here. There's a lot of letting go and allowing for change as well. And there seems to be like, some of you actually may be really inspired to do some dancing as well. So that may be like the dream you're trying to pursue. There's also with the elephant, I think, a family, so which is also the fourth house. So like something about your family may be extremely important towards you. You also seem to have goals, and like with the flag here, I just think of goals. So goals, and you are going to unlock the key to your goals, and you're going to start making the proper steps to move forward as well, because you're starting to turn your back on anything that made you feel caged in or any like thing that made you not feel inspired, and you're going to start to shine. I feel like all I'm thinking is a pearl, which is like all about like shining bright, and creativity with the feather here. And when I think of a firefly, I just think of like they're big, they're beautiful, they light up, and I think of the ones that light up, but like whatever. There's a sense of like, yeah, like your family may be really important to you, or your sense of home, something about that may be changing for a few of you as well. So if you are like planning a move and you're not sure if you'll move be on your own, you can. Don't worry about that. You're very strong. For others of you, it's like you're starting to pursue this dream, and like your family is there to support you, which is another way to take this in as well. So like but I feel like the first steps to, I'm thinking of this, like you are on the first steps to this journey, and you're being asked to have a lot of hard work in play for this as well. So just keep going and like embracing this change that's happening around you, and just start to move forward in the sense you are, in the sense that you're going through, okay? But I think that's all I have for this pile here. I actually hope this reading really resonated with you. But in terms of what's changing, some of you may be moving. Don't be scared, you could do it. Another sense is some of you may be changing career, changing like what your view on your career or what you're trying to do, or you're moving on from your past because you're like you didn't feel like really good about it, and now you're starting to change. And honestly, take it. You are the main message here is that you are releasing any negativity that's happening in your life, and don't be worried about that. That is the proper decision for you, whether or not like it's you like leaving a toxic family situation, or it's you moving on from like certain people around you, or even like moving on from a specific job type or anything, but you are moving on from that, and it is the right decision. So don't worry about that. And yeah, you are doing the right thing, and you are going to enter into something a lot better for you. So don't worry too much. And yeah, I have faith in you, and have fun as you do it. Don't like get too caught up in your own head, or even thinking that you aren't, like I said, you didn't do the right thing. You are. So just start to like believe that you are on the right path, and keep going and keep moving forward, keep pushing in your journey, and you will get there, okay? But that's all I have for you, pile number 1. If this reading helped you out or anything, please let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my other platforms. I am going to post that in the comment section. Like, yeah, follow me on Instagram. I am going to create a TikTok, I am going to create a Twitter account. But yeah, follow me, and I try to post a lot, but I'm still getting there. I'm a busy person. But yeah, I hope this reading helped you out. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. And thank you for watching this reading. I'm very appreciated for all the people who do. So here we are, and we're going to move to pile number 2. Okay, pile number 2. Let me tap into your frequency, into your energy, and see what's changing in your life. Ancestors, angels, and my guides, please guide me in this reading here today. Just show me what is happening in pile number 2's energy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Change. Judgment again. Okay, so there's definitely been a decision of some sort then. Oh, clarity. You received clarity recently. Oh, okay. Clarity. You're stepping into your power of your creativity. Ooh, okay, the devil. Anything else? King of coins. Okay, I get it. So what's changing is you're moving on from somebody because you received clarity on the situation. This person's just King of Coins here, and I feel like you're this Queen of Wands energy is like you coming into your power, realizing you're the dopest person, like, you know, right? So, and like this person had a lot of toxic traits around them. They may have pursued a lot of false illusions. They may have moved extremely slow as well. And like this Emperor here, yeah, this person, like, there's a sense that they just didn't move fast enough for you, or they never really communicated how they felt properly, and they left you really confused about what's happening around you, and that's why you received clarity, and you received clarity amongst this person, and you're like, I'm good, and now you may be deciding to move forward, move on, but let's see what's going on here. What type of clarity? Let's see, what type of clarity? Ooh, okay. What type of clarity was received? Oh yeah, you have been trusting your intuition when it comes to this person, and you're going to start this new path, and like you're going to this King of Wands. This person was a player of some sort too. They were also very cold, and like you know that, and now, and like for a while you resisted like walking away from this person because of how you felt intuitively. You may have felt very drawn to them, but now you're overcoming this person and this challenges with this person, and like let's see. Because they really had you in your head there for quite some time. Because this false illusions card, like they literally just like kept playing with you, and they're like, oh my god, like they really just kept playing with your feelings. And it's not because like, let's see why. Like, why did this person play with your feelings? This person is like stuck where they are. They really just, and they like they're a player, but they're stuck. It's like, so part of them themselves doesn't know what they want, and part of them did want to give you like a really romantic offer, but like there's a part of them that's stuck, and they were like, ugh, I don't know how. They have like, they really wanted happiness, but they also were trying to have fun. So they weren't trying to have a solid commitment right away, even though that, like, okay, so King of Coins is one of the most mature coins of the cards, but with this energy around him, it's like, yeah, I could pursue a relationship and I could do that, and he's very aware that he's capable of doing it, but he embraces all of his toxic traits, and he just pursues like false illusions. So he may have just been juggling a lot of people too, because he just didn't want to like have a solid commitment right away with somebody. So he was trying to play the field a little bit, but then he might realize that like that person he does. Oh yeah, so like with that Four of Swords, it's like you're right in front of them and you're perfect for this person or whatever, him, her, whatever they go by. You're perfect for this person, but they don't, and they want to have balance for you, but they don't really notice as all. And with Judgment too. Lots of Judgment cards today. They may be a Sagittarius. But let's see. Ancestors, angels, and my guides. I want to figure out more about like the situation, I guess. What's changing in regards to the situation then, Spirit? What's changing in regards to the situation? What's changing? More aces. So there's for another ace. So there's definitely a new beginning here for you that's like going to be sparking passion, stability, and like emotional abundance because of like all this feeling of being like cheated for quite some time. But let's see what's changing here, Spirit. Is it with this person then? Is this person changing? Communication, emotional adjustment. Let's see. You're gonna receive communication, but let's see. Is it from this person though? But this person, okay, so you're going to receive communication from this person and they're going to express that they want to have this with you. However, I'm going to give you a little warning that they actually have not changed completely yet. They're still going to put up this false illusions thing towards you. And like, I wouldn't just jump right into it. They're still kind of trapped in their head, even though they're trying to get out of it. And they still have a lot of work to do. Like, they have a lot of work to still do. They have a lot of emotional stuff. And there's still going to be some form of imbalance within the connection. So I wouldn't just jump right into it right away either. So like, what's changing is like in regards to your specific connection, like this person is going to come talk to you. They had all this toxic traits around them, but you may have actually like decided to move on from this person because at the end of the day, they're not ready to really be with you. They're going to act like they are, but they're still going to put up the same types of stuff. They haven't actually changed. So let's see. Anything else here, Spirit? So yeah, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have Death, you have the Hierophant, and you have this. And that all pretty much just makes me think like you are going to move into some form of a change that's going to bring a result in an ending of this situation. You're going to learn some lessons and you're going to end up really getting over this person too. So like, I just think in terms of what's changing, they're going to come back, but I think you've received clarity on the situation. You're like, I'm good. Like, I'm not going to be played like a fiddle just because you think you want something. And I feel like that's the sense. This person's like, I like you and I think I want to be with you and I think this and I think that. And it's like, but you think this, but you don't show me the actions. You don't show me that this is what you want. And I don't mess with that energy. That's happened to me too. And what I did, I was just like, you know what? I like you. And when you're ready, you can come back. But if you don't come back correct, I don't want you. And at the end of the day, like, if I find someone else in the meantime, that's your fault. If you didn't show me like what I needed in that moment, like I can't be like put myself in a lower vibration because to fit your vibration. Like that's not isn't how it works. You can't like do that at all to a person. But let's see. Anything else about this guy here? What's up with this person? Like why are they like this? Because they're trapped. They're really just stuck in their head. They're really okay, so they're really stuck in their head. They may be a Leo, and they need confidence in themselves more. They tend to start projects, like long-term projects, and then like abandon them because they're just so distracted by other things in their life, and they need clarity in their life too, and they need to figure out what they want for their future and what they want to bring them inspiration and hope and just joy. So, okay. Anything else here, Spirit, about this person? Anything else here? This person, they're coming up as this king energy. They may be older than you too, so, or at least like they have a high position in their jobs maybe as well, which is the fact that there's two kings. They did originally try to pursue a future with you, but it didn't really get off the ground as well as it could have as well. So like there's a sense of them working towards it and like wanting this future towards you. So this is definitely like a relationship of some sort, but they just had all this false like illusions up, and they may have been kind of a liar as well. So I don't know this person. Like, okay, what should you do? I guess like, let's see, what should you do in regards to this person? What should be done in regards to this person? What should be done in regards to this person? Be cold. Just cut them off. Like, I'm over you. But let's see. Anything else about what should be done in regards to this person? Anything else? Okay. I feel like you should just overcome this challenge and like allow for this like there's all the sense of the delays here. So imbalance. Tower moment, big change. Okay. I'm gonna pull from a different deck because there's a sense of like I think I should. So let's figure this out a little bit. Okay. Ancestors, angels, and my guides. What should we do in regards to this person? What should we do in regards to the person here? What should we do in regards to the person? What should we do in regards to the person? Boundaries. You need boundaries. Yeah. Like, I feel like you need to protect yourself from this person. You need to be gone. That's what I was thinking. I was like, there's a sense of like there's all this delay, so there shouldn't be anything that happens here. But yeah, like, this person, like, you need to just put up some boundaries. You need to protect your energy. You need to just kind of be like, you do you, I do me. While you figure your stuff out, let me figure my stuff out. And if we end up back together, so what? That's down the line. But right now, with the energy you are in, you are not right for me. And so what if we have all this chemistry? So what if, like, when I'm with you, I feel X, Y, and Z, and I never felt that before? You need to come. I can't put myself into these feelings because I need boundaries. You need to protect your energy from this person. Let's see. Anything else here, Spirit? Anything else here? Ooh. Accept and receive for that purple. Anything else here, Spirit? Ooh. So we have cut the cords of doubt. Like, yeah, like cut the cords here. Boop, boop. Get rid of this person. Focus on what do you really want, because if this person doesn't give it to you, prosperity sisters are happiness and joy. You have raw intention and ambush fear with your ferocious dreams. And on the plus, I like, okay, when it comes down to this energy here, I like this kind of matches this card, and the rest of these kind of fit with this tone, which is kind of dope. But like at the end of the day, like, you need to cut this person. You need to accept that this person isn't going to give you what you want in the way you want it, and you should just kind of move on and start to just focus on your own dreams and your own intentions, because this person doesn't have like the proper intentions towards you to really give you what you really need out of a relationship. And that's not really like their fault necessarily. It's just they may be going through a lot of stuff like X, Y, and Z's, and they may not be just able to give that towards you. But there's no point in entering in something that's not going to end up in the way like it is meant, like, in a proper alignment, right? And just have your proper boundaries. Protect your energy and like move away from this person for now. Let them deal with what they need to deal with, and just focus on yourself and like what you truly need and desire. Meditation. Oh, lots of purple. So there's a very like big need for you to just kind of meditate and like allow for things to come into your life in the times they may. Self-love. Yeah, focus on yourself. Get clear. Like, which I was talking about clarity for quite some time here too for your pile. So there's a sense of like clarity, and you need to just like understand, like, and like meditate. For some of you, focus on your own self-love and your own self-care journey, and what do you really desire from things, and what do you need from relationships, and what do you need really in a sense. Ooh, let's see. Okay, we're gonna grab one romance card, and then just to kind of see. Ask for help. And you also have practice compassion. So like both these cards really just talk about like seeing things clearly. This is about seeing things clearly. So it says see things from a fresh perspective, and you also have get clear. So there's a really big like this big change for you. It's about getting clear. Like, you're gonna finally see the truth behind the situation, and then you're like, okay, but I'm not gonna deal with that. And some of you need to ask for help from others to make sure you maintain proper boundaries, or what do proper healthy boundaries look like, and you may need to ask for that. And that, because it's different for everybody what a healthy boundary is, and you may need to get help. Oh, okay, that's cool. Sorry, my phone just kind of went off. But yeah, so there's a need for you to ask for help, ask for people to like help you understand this and start to move forward. Some of you may actually receive help from like a sister or a sibling of some sort too, and like that's fine. And start to like move towards what you need and creating these proper boundaries for yourself. Okay, so we're gonna grab couple more cards from a different deck just to kind of get more clarity on the situation about what's happening here, Spirit. Any extra clarity about what's happening on the situation that this person needs to know. Any extra messages here. Anything else here, Spirit? Okay, so we have in the next year, you'll probably have a major change in regards to this, and you'll be in a very different place next year. You have vagueness may lead to illusions and misconception. Our subconscious presents itself through dreams. You have, in the next few days, there will be rapid change. You have collaboration will lead to something of great value with Taurus energy. You have a new beginning, and you have the 7th house influence, which talks about relationships and fair relationships. And I feel like that's what's, like, wrong here. Is, like, this person, like, didn't give you a fair relationship because they were just so vague, and they were just so, like, they presented all these illusions, and now you're entering into this new beginning over the next few days. You're going to start to see this big change, and you're going to start to collaborate more about what you're wanting to do. Like, there's a sense of needing to have help and, like, relying on the people around you, and that's why you're being asked to collaborate as well. So, there's reality, that's not too bad. Okay, we're going to pull some charms, and then we will move. I guess that's all I will have for you. Let's see. Ancestors, angels, and my guides. Any additional messages about what's changing in their life? So we have, okay. You're definitely heading towards some luck. These both talk about like a luck and abundance, and it's a sense of like needing firm roots and just having offers, protecting, understanding the divine, as well as just kind of shooting towards what you want. You are going to have romance in your future as well, so don't worry too much about that. So it's not like this person is going to be your like end all be all. It's just going to you're going to move on from this person and enter in a lot more stability, because like there's no point in holding on to someone who doesn't suit for you. So as a quick recap to kind of go over everything, so pretty much you are moving on from someone in your past because they didn't give you what you needed, and they just probably were kind of a liar, or they kind of just made you believe, like, they definitely had a lot of red flags. I guess there's a sense of like feeling let on a lot because of like how they were, and you're going to start to move on from that, and you're going to start to rely on the people around you, and you're going to like move on and move forward and just kind of like enter into your own prosperity and your own happiness. And yeah, like I think that's really all I have for your pile, and I hope that reading helped you out. But that's all I have for you, pile number 2. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's up in the comments. If you have any ideas that you guys want me to do for readings, just let me know. And like, yeah, follow me on any other my platforms. I do have an Instagram. I'm going to leave it in the my bio here, as well as I do stuff on TikTok if you don't catch me on TikTok. But yeah, I hope that reading helped you out. And that's all I have for you, pile number 2. So let's move on to pile number 3. Let's see what's happening for you, pile number 3. Let's see what's changing. Let's say what's up. Let's see how things are going. Ancestors, angels, and my guides, please connect me to pile number 3's energy and show me what's changing in their life. What's changing in their life? Okay, so we have the King of Coins on the bottom. But let's see. Let's just kind of... Oh, shoot. What we're going to do, I guess we're going to go like this. I don't like to see my cards. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so that talks about a romantic offer. So I feel there's a sense of you may have a romantic offer. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Yes. Oh, my God. Okay. All right. Okay, so I feel like what's changing is you will actually be receiving a romantic offer of some sort. You've been in this energy for quite some time where things just haven't really moved on. You may have been feeling very isolated, very left out in the cold, and like things weren't really happening your way for quite some time. But with this page in this, like this here, there's someone definitely heading towards you that wants to express how they're feeling, and like with a sense of wish fulfillment is something you've been manifesting for quite some time. It may not be the person in mind though. This feels very new energy, very new love energy kind of wise. So there is a sense of a new beginning in love, whether like if you're actually with someone right now, it's just like things are up after a period of things not feeling like right between you two of you. Things are going to escalate and start to get better. There's going to be a lot more like stability, and there's a sense of some of you may actually end up with child as well with the Empress there, but that's only going to resonate for a few of you. But there's definitely some form of a romance that's coming in your way after a period of just isolation and not feeling like in your head. Some of you may be kicking some addictions as well here too. So you may be like moving on to any toxic traits you exhibit. I feel like this is very much your energy though. Everyone has toxic traits. Don't think you're just amazing automatically. You're moving on from that. And it's because you've had all this period of introspection and just kind of being forced to like rest, and you're going to pick any of your negative toxic traits and your negative patterns. And that's going to lead you to this like emotional new beginning, especially like if you've been manifesting for quite some time as well. Let's see. Anything else here, Spirit? Ooh. Yeah, this is like an emotional, a really stable offer heading towards you after feeling left out in the cold for quite some time. I feel like this person's like someone who like sees a future with you, but they may not have like been able to express it for quite some time because they've had some financial difficulties as well. And like this sense of them getting courage to really head towards you, and they've been in their head debating it, and they may actually work with you or collaborate with you in some type of form. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna pull and figure out who this person is, because this change is cool. This is dope. So let's see. Ancestors, angels, and my guides. Who's this person? The lovers. I told you it's a romantic offer. I know. Let's see more about this person in Spirit. Like, who's the person coming in? Who's this person? Woo. Okay. So since you have the lovers, you have this Ace of Coins too, but it's in reverse. The Nine of Swords. The King. So this person may be an air sign of some sort, but they definitely have like been working on heading towards you for quite some time, and they've been in their head really thinking about it, and they've been trying to overcome their own obstacles. So let's see. Anything else about this person here, Spirit? Who is this person that has their eye on pile number 3? The Chariot, the Four of Swords. Anything else, Spirit, about this person here? Anything else about this person? Yeah, they're definitely an air sign. There's a lot of air energy here in terms of that. Since you have both those two cards here, you definitely do want to have an emotional stability, stable future with you, and they are charging towards you. They may be taking their time, because they are very much still in their head of debating how to do it, and that's like what's holding them back still. Some of them may be like kind of fearful of their past as well. But let's see. Anything else about this person here in Spirit? Death, Emperor. Yeah, so like there's a sense of them ending this period of like being in their head and taking action towards you as well. So let's see more about this person. I want to know about this person. The Sun. They see a lot of happiness with you, and they do see a future with you, and they're like heading that way, but they're still kind of in contemplation mode right as of the second year. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna pull from a different deck because it's just pretty much the same stuff. Let's get more detail. Okay, ancestors, angels, and my guides. Let's see. Any additional messages about what's going on here and what's going on with this person? Anything else? So you have, what are you clinging on to, which talks about just clinging on to the past. You have this High Priestess here, as well as the Star Mother, the Initiation. Let's pull some more cards before I get fully into the message. Ancestors, angels, and my guides. Any additional messages about the person here in mind and about what the change is happening with them? Okay. One more time around. Okay. Nourish the Sacred Feminine on the bottom here. You have Lead Your Metamorphosis. Balance. Crater, Earth Energy. Get back to Elemental. Overthinking to spoil the magic. Okay. Okay, so I don't think Spirit really wants you to know exactly who it is because, like I said, there's a sense of somebody. I don't think it feels like new energy, but they've been in your energy for quite some time. So it's probably someone you know. However, they're not being forefrontally honest about who it is. It's going to be coming out of the blue. You're going to have to kind of move on from your past and what you're waiting for. This person does see you to be like amazing, and they think you're very creative, very fierce, and they really do want to take a step forward toward you. They may have some Libra in their chart with the balance card there as well, or more earth energy. They also have that line there which talks about Leo, so there's a lot of signs on the board, but you also had like all that air energy before too, so like heavy air sign, possibly a Libra. You may know them through work with but like Spirit is saying, just kind of move forward as the way you do. Don't overthink it. Oh, is this a person? Is this a person? Like, don't overthink it. Like, they're gonna come. They definitely see you to be like this beautiful person who's like very full of life, full of abundance, full of just prosperity, and like they are going to take it one step at a time with you, so allow for it to come in the times they do. They do want to see like a future, so they want to take it one step at a time, and that's why they're taking so long to come forward towards you, because they don't want to mess it up, right? And we have progress here. Yeah, they do want to just move forward with you, and they take it one step at a time, and just allow for things to come in the times they may. You have modify as well as triggers. So let's see. Triggers is on the bottom. So let's see. Commitment to happiness. So yeah. So there's a sense of like just having all this change happening around you, really. And there is going to be progress, and things are moving one step at a time. This is a change in relationship. Like, you definitely know this person, but they're not really like honest about how they're feeling. Since you do have this energy twice as well, they look, these two literally look alike, and they're literally doing the same thing. So this person definitely sees you as this really nurturing figure, this very like abundant, amazing person, and they do really want the future with you. They see that as well, and they're not like thinking too much. You may have had like, they may have triggers in their past that they're working on releasing too, and that's why they're creating some boundaries right now, because they need to work on that. And that's why they haven't come forward yet, and they haven't for quite some time. Like I said, this person's been in your energy, but they haven't really made a move towards you, and they are going to, but they're working on this other aspect in themselves, the things that keep them down, the things that keep them unmotivated, and like they've been working on like their finances because they want to give to you and more than they have to anyone else, and they don't want to like not have progress in this relationship because they see you to be this Empress energy. They see you to be this wonderfully abundant person, and they don't want to like have their past really hold them back, and that's why they have to go through this stuff first, because when they come towards you, they want to come towards you correct. Yeah, okay. So we are, let's pull a romance card first, but then we'll put away these cards, and then we'll pull a different deck and then charms. Well, let's see, ancestors, angels, and my guides. Any additional information here? This person's very supportive towards you as well. So this is someone who definitely supports you in the decisions you do. They do really want to express their love towards you. Anything else here, Spirit? They're also very compassionate towards you, and they really do want to come here. This is a true love as well, but they may ask for help before they really head towards you, because like I said, there's a sense of them not really being sure of what they really want to do and what's happening in their life. But I would like just allow for this to flow the way it is. This person's going to be extremely supportive towards you, and they do want to like be very compassionate with you. They do want to help you, and they do want to be there for you, and this person is a true love of some sort, so you're definitely going to learn some really valuable lessons from this person throughout your life. So I wouldn't be like closed off to them at all. Okay? I would just allow for things to come. This person with the triggers too, they may trigger you into like a spiritual awakening as well. So there's this big sense this may be like a twin flame connection, or at least a soulmate connection, which helps you develop into your own like self. So like I am like, for me, I don't believe like I believe in twin flames, but not in the sense of like this person's the one person for you. Like there's a sense of like you meet a lot of people who like help you and get in alignment with your soul, and this person's going to do that for you. So let's see, ancestors, angels, and my guides. What's happening with the theory with pile number 3 here? Anything else here, Spirit, about what's going on with this person? Any additional information about this person as well? So we have something about March, and we also have April. So April, March, may maybe as well, you may meet that person during those times, or they may be born during those times, but something about those months may be very important towards you. This person definitely stalks you on social media as well, so like they see a lot of your stuff. They are still surrounded by chaotic energy though, so but they're kicking that. They're definitely moving on from those addictions. You had the devil card twice, so it's like they definitely have a lot of chaos still around them, and that's why they haven't made a step forward yet, but they are coming towards you extremely rapidly because they are working on this still. This person's definitely going to travel towards you, so I wouldn't worry this person. But there's a need to go one step at a time. Like, don't just rush into this person. They're still, like, when they come towards you, allow things to change and take the time. They may want to rush things with you, but just be, like, very firm, like, yes, I want to be with you, but give me the time and the space, right? Yeah, be responsible. Taking it one step at a time is still moving forward. And I was just saying, like, there's a need for you guys to do that still. And just, like, and the second house represents values, priorities, and just having strength, moving towards prosperity. And this person's definitely going to work with an alignment to you as well. So just allow for things to come in the times they may. Okay, let's grab some charms, and we're going to end it there. But let's see. Ancestors, angels, and guides. Anything else here about this person? I want to know more about the person. Give me some details on the person. The star. The seashell. Luck. It's the star here, infinite. This person is still letting go of their past, and they do want to communicate to you. There's a sense of paradise here too. So, since you also the seashell, this person may live in may often go to a tropical place of some sort. They may really enjoy the sea. Something about maybe the Caribbean as well. There's this with the king. With the crown here, I just think of like royalty, king energy as well, because there's so many kings too. No, the wrong pile, sorry. But like still, there's a sense of like just feeling like on top of the world, being very inspired. This person does imagine like infinite possibilities when it comes to you and just their future, and they feel very lucky when it comes down to you, and they really want to head towards you. So, this person may have a crown tattoo as well. So, but that's like what I get from that. I think that's all I have for you, pile number 3. I hope this reading did help you out. And if anything, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's up in the comments. If you have any other ideas that you guys want me to do for readings, just let me know. I do try to post often and like expand out. I do have an Instagram. Totally follow it. It's in the description box. And yeah, I hope you like this reading, and I hope it helped you out. But that's all I have for you, pile number 3. And thank you. Goodbye. Okay, now let's move on to pile number 4. Okay, normally I would like shuffle on the previous pile, but I guess pile number 4. We're going to just kind of pull some cards first, and let's see what's changing in your life. Ancestors, angels, and my guides. Let's see what's happening for pile number 4. What is happening in pile number 4's energy? What's happening in pile number 4? What's changing in pile number 4, really? What's changing for pile number 4? Okay. So, at the bottom, we have Justice in reverse. You have the 2 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Queen of Cups, 6 of Cups, decision-making, long-term commitment, rest. I'm going to pull some clarifiers before I fully get into this, because this is this has a lot going on. So let's see. Ancestors, angels, and my guides, please clarify the 2 of Wands here. What's happening with the 2 of Wands here, Spirit? Anything else? What's happening with the 10 of Cups here, Spirit? What's happening with the 10 of Cups? Anything else happening with the 10 of Cups? What's happening with the Empress? Okay, what's happening with the 2 of Coins? Introspection. Okay, let's see. Anything about that 6 of Coins in reverse? Okay. 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so let's start with this energy here and kind of just move over. So pretty much the Two of Wands always represents decision making. It also talks about altruism and also talks about like creative thought and creative endeavors. But with this Knight of Cups here, the Knights are normally really romantic energies, but this Knight of Cups always just makes me feel like very like very indecisive about what they're trying to do right now in their future. So there's definitely this sense of like you like figuring things out really for yourself. This might pertain to a specific relationship as well, which is very passionate and very creative as well. So there's a sense of like feeling like there's like this forced rest period. It's so interesting. I don't understand what's going on. Your pile is interesting enough to me that I'm like a little stumped because I'm like, oh, this talks about like you may be like deciding to move away from a relationship because of some like lots of indecision regarding around it, to just refocus on your own self in your own bag and like finding that stability. And I feel like that's the change here, like this change of like moving from wanting to be with a specific person to like really just doing some internal searching and finding your self-confidence again, to like moving forward to finding really lots of balance. But the Six of Cups in reverse is the interesting energy too. Okay, let's pull some more cards. Okay, ancestors, angels, and my guides. What's this indecision about? What's the indecision about? What's the indecision about? Queen of Wands. Some of you may be really deciding like whether or not you wanted to, like, you've been working so hard on something that now like, okay, but it doesn't make me feel creative, doesn't make me feel inspired, and doesn't make me feel like what I want to feel. And now you're going to move into this some form of new beginning here. What's happening with this Queen of Cups, coins energy here, Spirit? Lots of coins here energy. Yeah, okay, so you have like action with the Emperor here, and Tower, so change, Page of Cups, Seven of Wands. Some of you may be facing a lot of challenges right now, and like in terms of what's changing is like not necessarily really big change. You still are going through this, and I feel like that's why I'm feeling a little weird about it. It's not necessarily that like things are changing in your environment. You're just starting to change your internal self and like the structure around you and what you actually want. And you're starting to be more assertive and starting to be more like forthcoming. And especially if you've been in some form of like isolation period recently, you've been definitely thinking about like what you want in the future, what you desire, what's coming towards you. You have this Empress here and like the Queen of Coins too. So you're starting to embrace your more nurturing side. You're starting to have a little bit more hopes too, and like about what you're trying to do. And like you still have burdens, and I think, and that's why like it's a little weird here in the terms of this energy, because it's not like you're coming out of anything or heading into anything. It's more so instead of like changing yourself, you're changing the perception of how you see things, and for the perception of like what brings you nurture and what brings you happiness, what brings you passion, what brings you creativity. And it's like this just really big sense of like internal like looking at yourself and just kind of working on your own energy. Some of you may have kids as well, and like yeah, like I said, so something about like kids or childhood at least, and you may have felt like very cheated out of a specific situation, but now you're kind of moving forward and moving on as well. Because you're just going to start focusing on your own work and like your own security and your own self. And like, because I don't feel romance from this Ten of Cups, right? And I just feel like the home life, so your home that may have like gone through a change of some sort, and you're kind of figure out how to deal with that as well. You have this Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's a big sense of you starting to shift your focus to your finances and like your own security and like having fun and just doing your own thing and like your own independentness. Okay, we're going to pull from a different deck to kind of get more details about what's going on here. Okay, let's do ancestors, angels, and my guides. Any additional information about what's going on in this pile here, about what's changing? Ancestors, angels, and my guides. Any additional information about what's changing? Okay, So you have play, which I saw, which is okay. You have the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes, and deep replenishment, rest, retreat, heal. So let's pull from this deck, and then anything else here, Spirit, about what's changing in this person's life. In this pile number 4 is life. You have volatilization, grateful, growth, get clear. I did talk about clarity too, but let's see. Ancestors, angels, and my guides. Any additional messages here about what's going on in this file? Anything else here about what's going on in this file? Anything else? Magic happens when you most expect it. At the bottom here. So success and transformation, spark of a side hustle, creator fire energy. You also have support, your past supports your future. Sacred mirrors, and then you have this fill your cup with giggles, which matches that play card. Okay, so pretty much from what I could tell, it's not necessarily that you have you have definitely gone through a change already, and there's not like there's a new change coming in your path. It's more so you are going to go through like a rest period because you had that like the Hermit card there, and that rest period is going to bring this sort of transformation inside of you, and you're being asked to still have fun, still be grateful for the things around you. And some of you, like, because you had all that Queen of Pentacles energy and that other like King of Pentacles and blah blah blah, which just talks about like, you know, working hard. And I think part of you, some of you may be starting a new side hustle that's going to bring in a lot of prosperity, and there's a sense of like embracing your creativity and trying to figure out what you want to do. And like your past, everything you've been through is a way to push you forward into your future. And you're being asked to really look within yourself and really wonder what's going on there and figure out what's happening in that regards. Because once you like start to work on that, it's just going to bring in just a different energy around you. But still have fun as you do it. Don't feel like extremely stressed to do it. But yeah, that's in terms of what's changing. Not necessarily change. You're going to be going through some rest first. Going to really do some soul searching about what you wanted to do. Think about your past, what you've already discovered, what you know, and what you actually want. Embrace your inner child too. Whatever your inner child originally wanted, definitely look into that and then use that as an inspiration for what you're wanting to do in your future. And you might start a new side hustle based on that endeavor as well. But that comes from this period of rest and because it's going to lead to that transformation. Gracious acceptance is the way to show love. The matter of the heart, there's more going on that meets the eye. Simple acts of kindness is here too. So like definitely like pretty much what's going on in your energy. Just allow for things to come into your life. Take this moment for introspection as just like a sense of change, because that's what I think. Like if you've been really busy for quite some time as well, like take this rest period that you're going to have just to kind of reevaluate yourself, change what you are looking for, and just kind of like focus on what's going on for you, and just allow for things to unflow the way they are meant to. Maybe start that side hustle you've been wanting to do, especially since if it's a creative, passionate thing for you, definitely go for it. It's definitely going to help you out, and have fun as you do it, because that having fun is going to lead to that growth. And just allow for yourself to fly, be volatile, you know, and just allow for things to move forward in the ways they must. Okay, let's pull from a different deck, and then we are going to, I think that's pretty much all I'm going to have for y'all. But let's see. Ancestors, angels, and my guides. Any additional messages about what's changing here? Any additional messages about what's changing here? Any additional messages about what's changing here? Any additional messages? Okay, so at the bottom we have a timeout maybe on schedule. Yeah, like you just need to take this rest. You're heading into a rest period because you've been busy for so long, and just allow for things to really like flow the way they are meant to. And you may be feeling isolated for quite some time. There's a sense of, and take a break. Lots about taking a break. So just take a break. For now, like you've had changes. Allow for things to be to really grow and transform in yourself. You may be feeling isolated too because you may not be able to hang out with as many people too. Be mindful of actions both internally and externally, which is just about being kind to yourself. Be honest too. And communicate with people around you. Something about December may be important for you as well, whether you actually went through something in December or not. But yeah, just like take your time, take a breath, take a moment for introspection and just allow for like you to figure out what you want, and then from figuring it out, you're going to like have some form of success. Let me see. I don't think major success. I feel like the little successful stuff. So you have Aries energy, which I was talking about while moving forward too, right? You have transformation. You have the marching man with the number 11. You have fertility here as well. Expansion towards a goal from cutting off and putting away any of your past. So lots about kids too. So lots about childhood. So something about your childhood, or you may have children, may be really important here. There's also a sense of being connected as well, and like having growth, and your dreams may be very important towards you too. So pay attention to your dreams, or you may be starting to pursue a dream now as well. And don't be discouraged in regards to that. Just keep moving forward and allow for you to have transformation. Be really assertive as well, and just allow for things to come the way they must. But you have to kind of let go of your past too. With that knife and that stuff. Okay. But that's all I have for you, pile number 4. I hope this reading did help you out. But that is all I have for you in terms of your reading. I hope it helped you out. And yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's up in the comments. And yeah, like totally like hit me up on any other platform. I do have an Instagram. I'm going to leave it in the in the description box, and like, yeah, totally check me out. I try to post frequently and often, but I am a busy person, so I do in regards to my schedule. But yeah, I hope this reading did help you out, and thank you for sitting here and listening to it. So thank you, pile number 4, and that's all I have for you.